what the doctors meant at that time is that baby has very high levels of bilirubins. So immediately I delivered my baby. Day after is when the doctor, they normally do their rounds. When they saw the baby, wakaona haya, this baby is not usual. So after doing the blood tests and finding out that the baby had high levels of bilirubins, daktari mwenyewe akasema, when a baby's bilirubin levels go high, there is a possibility that baby can get autism or cerebral palsy.
So your heart was beating?
So is it. You've done normal birth. You've given birth naturally. How do you rest? You're under pressure by the nurses to get milk. Hey, hakuna maziwa. Now your baby is in the nursery. It was the toughest time of my life.
And what happened now? What happened to Israel?
So Israel akaketi pale, he was lying in the machine that just to help him reduce the bilirubin levels. He did that for a while. And at that time, the doctors used to inject, they pierce the leg, they remove blood all over. Baby was all over black, and he's a baby 1 day old, 2 days old, very tiny. So you can imagine he used to cry a lot. He used to really cry a lot. He used to really get stressed, And then the problem with that, those machines, the baby is covered, their faces are also covered. Their eyes are covered because of the rays of the light. So for me, I was so, it was really, I want to hold my baby. I want to breastfeed my baby, but I have to, at some point you have to suppress the milk.
Yes, wanakusqueeze mpaka maziwa itoke.
Yeah, wanakusqueeze alafu ndo waeke kwa hizo matubes. Alafu ndo baby.
So mtoto alikuwa anafidiwa na tubes.
Yeah, when that days the nurse prefers that so that the baby can continuously be in the machine, and also that days when you're actually allowed to hold the baby and wash the baby and breastfeed and all that.
And did you get through that?
Yeah, eventually the doctor I had, the pediatrician, suggested that we need to do blood transfusion. Yeah. So baby was added some 90 ml of blood in his system, and then kutoka pale sasa tukaanza kumonitor sasa jinsi venye bilirubins zinaenda, because the main option was blood exchange.
Wacha nikuulize kwa sababu mimi nilipitia hii siku, sijui kama wewe ulipitia. Nikiwa hospitali na kale kadogo, akili yangu pia ilikuwa nyumbani. Because unajua usi first born.
Kabisa.
So how did you handle that? Because for me it was really hard.
Stress. I was really stressed because at that point I even had a new house girl. So I think house girl was about a month or 2. Alafu na imagine nimeacha mtoto wangu kwa nyumba pale na house girl new, and it's a male child.
Unajua watu wengi hawezi elewa.
And the father of my children, my husband was working out of Nairobi. Way far away from Nairobi. Ilikuwa hard. Ilikuwa hard sana.
And you went through it as in
wow.
Let me blow you some kisses, because it's not easy. Because wanawake hata tufanye nini, akili yako moja iko kwa mtoto mwingine, ingine iko kwa mtoto mwingine. Na
nimemzoea kumuona na amezoea kuniona. That's my heartbeat, my first baby.
Yes.
It was hard. It was really hard. Ilikuwa ngumu sana.
Oi pole. Sasa and were you okay after Israel ametoka hospitali yako? So were you okay body wise wewe? Because unajua si wote tunashughulikia mtoto tunajisahau. How were you body wise?
Sasa size 8 hapo sasa it was hard. It was really hard. I went through a very very painful experience. Nilipitia mambo makubwa sana kwa sababu at that time I realized what's wrong with my system? There's a problem with my system. Kwa sababu wenye tulidischargewa tukaenda nyumbani. Ndio nikarealize nikiwa katika msalani the urine comes out from the poop area, and my poop comes out from the urine area. Now I cannot hold. Siwezi shikilia. Saizi tuna operate na muscles. Tukiketi pale na wewe tuna operate na muscles. Mwanzo you can hold you can feel like you want to go out and help yourself, lakini unaweza shikilia. Sasa hivyo basi kushikilia hivyo singeweza because nilikuwa na mwaga. Poop pia singeshikilia na mwaga. Yeah, so it was nikaangalia mara nasikia I felt so bad. Nilisikia vibaya, nilihisi vibaya sana. It was traumatizing. It was trauma. It was traumatic because you don't know utaambia nani. Who can you tell that you know what? I think I'm smelling. Niko na harufu.
Sina nguvu fulani ya kujishikilia.
Sina nguvu ya kushikilia. Sina nguvu ya kushikilia urine. Ndio hiyo niko kwa bed. Alafu wamama sisi after kuka hospital sisi shinda kwa bedroom kukula, ku breastfeed, you know, the whole journey of the first to heal.
Yes.
Sasa nikaanza kuona hapa siko salama kabisa.
Na ulichukua hatua gani?
Sasa hiyo time I called my sister-in-law. I have a cousin, my husband's cousin called Leah. And Leah is in Kenyatta Hospital. She's a nurse. Nikampigia Leah nikamwambia Leah, wajua nini? Ai, niko kwa kitanda. Mpaka siku hizi natumia panty line. Juu huku pupu inatoka, susu inatoka, and I can't hold it. I can't control.
Akakwambia nini?
Afadhali ukuje Kenyatta, wanakuanga na free fistula clinic where unafanyiwa, they've partnered with Safaricom, they've partnered with Fistula Foundation.
So this is when you realized uko na fistula?
Nilikuwa na suspect juu ameniambia niko na fistula, sikuwa sure juu sijaisikia fistula mimi. I hadn't heard it from anybody else. So at that time I talked to a friend of mine as well, and I told her mimi nataka kwenda, sijui kama utanipeleka. Akaniambia even her she suspects she has fistula, but she's been living with it for over 20 years. Sasa ndio tukaona tuende pamoja.
And you got help?
Tukaenda pale tukafanywa screening, ndio sasa nikaambiwa niko na fistula.
Did you get into depression or did you bring yourself together? Ulijirudia ama ulifika mahali ukarusha mkono yani ukajisahau? How was it after that?
Let me be very honest. I was depressed. Says it, I was losing it. I was so hurt.
Yes.
I was so hurt when your body is not functioning, when your body is not doing the right thing. It's not easy.
Sorry.
It's not easy.
I'm sorry. No, I understand you.
Yeah.
And why I understand you a bit is because uko supposed kushughulikia mtoto. Wewe utafanya vipi? And I'll just share something with you, like when I gave birth to my son, just to encourage you. My son immune system pia ilikuwa chini, lazima ni breastfeed, na mimi mwenyewe niko na high blood pressure. So you're thinking, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
And mimi mwenyewe siko sawa. So we totally understand you. Sharon, we totally understand you. And did you come out of the depression?
No, when I talked to Dr. Kisa and he explained to me that, you know what, this is what you call recto-vaginal fistula. And this fistula happens that the lining of your vagina tears. It actually tears till the rectum. So there's a hole. So what you need to do, you need to close the hole. So you need surgery that will close up the fistula. You know, and he told me the causes of fistula. And for my case, the cause of my fistula ilikuwa nililabor for too long. Daktari alikuja kuchelewa. Nililabor for too long. Sasa mwanzo mtoto akashindwa kukaa. Sasa pia mimi nikashindwa kuhold, akatoka bila you know, because of that, I think the pressure that came with it ndio ikafanya mtoto afanyaje, akuja na hiyo force ndio ika-tear the vaginal lining, ikaenda paka the rectum completely. So now when the rectum is the rectum is the large intestine, so the muscles to release poop on the rectum zika loosen, so you can't hold poop, inakuja pop